This is the zombie apocalypse survival strategy segment. So we're sat here. Where should we do it from? Should we do it from here, or should we do it from you're in London, or you're in the supermarket, and it all happens?
I don't mind. I mean, yeah, just whatever you decide the scenario is.
The scenario is we're here doing the green room.
Okay.
And, loving every minute of it because, giving joy to the listeners, all that kind of thing. And suddenly, I don't know, something flashes up on the phone and there's a national emergency and there's this big pandemic. Everyone's turning into zombies or kind of enraged. And they're runners as well. They're not slow ones. They're runners. They're like kind of 28 days later, that kind of thing. Stay in your homes, blah, 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 blah. Don't go outside. What is your strategy? What do you do from that point?
Well, obviously I'm going to say, well, Wayne, I have to do the green room another day.
We wouldn't finish it, no?
No, we wouldn't finish it, no.
Okay, sure. You got somewhere else to be, have you?
So what would I do? So the first thing I'd do is probably say, right, what are you going to do, Wayne? I'm going to get back home. We're going to have to get Mum from work. Hopefully Hannah and the dog and Dad are safe in Church Road.
Can I just throw something in?
Yeah.
For people that are listening to this that maybe don't know us and don't know where we are, we're in a small North Devon town. So the nearest town is about 14 miles away, and the nearest city is like Exeter, which is a good hour and a half away.
So hopefully, with that in mind, hopefully we haven't been hit by anything serious yet, or have we? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. We don't know anything. All we've got is stay in your homes, and we look out the window and we're seeing people running away and getting like chewed up outside on the pavement.
Oh, so it's happening.
It's happening.
It's happening now.
It's happening now.
Right. Okay. So, well, we better get. I'll ask. What weapons have you got?
What weapons have I got? I've got a baseball bat.
Right. Give me the baseball bat.
Oh, I want the baseball bat.
Okay. What?
Are you going back to your house? Do you need something to get you back?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I've got a garage, but the problem is the garage is only front access. So we would have to go out and expose ourselves, not in a sexual way, to get to the stuff in the garage.
Okay, well, I need to. My main priority is trying to get back to my wife.
And you need a weapon.
Yeah. So whatever, I'll probably just dive into the car.
I'd let you have the baseball bat. I'll let you have the baseball bat because I'm staying where I am. You're going out, so you can have the baseball bat.
Okay, so I'm going to get into the car. I'm going to get the baseball bat if I need it. Hopefully, I don't just get into the car and dash off. Get down to Church Road, see what's going on down there. On the way there, though, is Variety Sports still going?
It's not. Variety. This was my plan, but Variety Sports isn't. It's like a gallery or something now. Oh. But can I just... something you haven't thought about.
Right.
How do you know that the roads aren't blocked because of cars that have crashed into each other?
Well, I don't, but I need to get back to my wife.
Right.
So our nail can pretty well, so I'll find a way around then. If I have to knock them out of the way of the car, I will.
It's not your car, is it?
No. Well,
or is it?
You can't have a go if you're doing that.
No, of course. You're going to a aid, yeah.
It's pretty hard actually because a lot depended on the Variety Sports thing.
All right. Well, let me kind of make it easier then. In a zombie apocalypse situation, survival is going to be determined by a few things. Something like weapons, self-defense, food, a safe place to hold up, possibly transport.
Okay, so I get home. Hopefully, do I get home?
Well, I don't know. It's your strategy.
Well, I'll definitely. My first strategy would be to get home, get Hannah, get my dad, then pop up to Dolly, get up to Pal, get Mum out of there. She's working right now. So then head up to Tesco's.
Right.
See what the situation is. Is it safe? If it is safe, get in there, get all the tinned food you can because this could last for a while, couldn't it? Fresh is pointless because it's just going to go off. Get in a day or two or a week. So get tinned food, it's going to last. Get down to the harbour, try and commandeer a boat, and then get out in the ocean and see what happens.
Where would you get your boat key from?
Boat key, that's a good point.
This is something I haven't really got past at the moment.
Yeah. Well, I'll just You could definitely unanchor it and stuff in without a key. Hopefully, maybe one of you guys, Ilfracombe sailors, can tell me if this would be possible or not. But I'll probably unanchor it, just somehow get it pushed off the pier and stuff. Maybe you could join me.
Oh, cheers, thanks.
Or whoever, I don't know, Matt Ashley, get him involved, get everyone I know, just get on the Oldenburg or something and try and just sit offshore and see what happens.
The biggest problem we've got in a zombie apocalypse is we don't know what the states of the roads are. We don't know how many people are infected. We don't know whether it's safe to stay secured in our homes or to go and risk what's going on outside. I like the idea of going on a boat. That was always my plan, because if you get on a boat, I'm assuming, and you should never assume, but I'm assuming that zombies can't swim. Therefore, if you anchor yourself just offshore, as long as you've got food for a while, you should be okay.
As long as, even being on a boat with a bunch of people could have its problems, couldn't it?
Oh, yeah, because there's no police anymore.
Yeah, once you get a bit hungry and...
You'd eat someone.
Well, I'm not saying I'd eat anyone, but I'm just saying, I don't know, maybe go to London and see Grant and see what's going on over there.
Yeah, but that comes with its own problems as well. I can't sail. I'd be all right if it just had an engine.
Well, you'd have to learn though, wouldn't you? You'd have to learn.
Yeah.
You'd have to just crack on and...
I'd be kind of torn between staying where I was. My main thing would be...
But, if it's all kicking off outside, they're going to come in here straight away. They're going to... You know what it's like. You've seen it on the movies.
Yeah, I have, but how are you gonna say there's loads of them? A baseball bat isn't gonna cut it.
No, that's the problem. Hopefully, I'm relying on the fact they're in Ilfracombe and it hasn't reached here yet.
Oh, it definitely has. It's definitely reached us. I'm not saying that like it's teeming with it. I'll tell you, right, okay, this isn't necessarily my strategy, but I would be thinking food. I'd be thinking, Kaz is at work about 8 miles away. I don't know if that would be my priority initially, because I'd need to know that she was safe. I would make sure she was safe, and I would probably tell her to stay where she was. She'd be better off staying where she was than trying to get back here. But yeah, I would need to get weapons. My original plan was to break into a shop down in Ilfracombe Harbour called Variety Sports. Not that I'm into that kind of thing. I wouldn't break into a shop, but it's a zombie apocalypse. There's no laws, and it's every man for
law.
Yeah, every man for themselves. I would get in there, and they had swords and guns and all sorts of things.
And things. Yeah, that was my plan. Get there, get armed up, get back to where whoever's at home. Decide what we're going to do. We have actually got a cellar in my house, so
we've got one as well.
I don't know if that would be an idea, but
there is another fishing shop. Oh, I know where I'd go. I've just thought where I'd go. There is a shop down the harbour that sells samurai swords. I'd be straight in there. I'd be getting samurai swords. Okay, so that's the thing. We would need. I would wait it out for a little while. I wouldn't be hasty. I would wait it out here because everything's locked up.
Yeah.
And then I would survey the area outside after a little while, and then I would try and get down to the harbour to get some decent weapons. I'd need something,
Yeah.
Obviously, you'd have to sharpen the swords because they're display ones. They give a good stab, but they wouldn't cut anything off, I imagine.
Decapitation or something.
Yeah. And I've got like a sharpening stone, so I'd use that.
You got a sword, don't you?
I have got a sword, actually. Yo, you can definitely have the baseball bat. I got a sword. I bought a sword for a fancy dress thing that I went to a few years ago, and I've still got it, and everyone comments on it. Why have you got a sword? But yeah, that's great. That's a good one. Yeah, you'd have to. I'd probably somehow get up to Tesco. I love the idea of just wandering around and free pickings. Everything's free. Money doesn't mean anything. I'd probably maybe go into some unpopular establishments, and if I saw any kind of dodgy characters that were now zombies, take pleasure in like bludgeoning them to death, because it'd be totally okay because they're zombies. I
love that's like one of your things you like to do. Oh, see something that annoys you at work and just give them a whack.
Oh yeah, definitely. Why not? It's you're doing the world a favour, and it's totally legal. It's not murder anymore. It's all
Wow.
Wayne, they weren't a zombie. No, I definitely saw him change. Definitely saw him change.
Anyone specific?
I don't like to name names, but there's a few. Yeah. So okay, it's a big question. I think. What would you do in the in a zombie apocalypse? What would your priorities be? Would you stay put? Would you try and get to higher ground or somewhere else? What are your weapons? Is food your first priority? So many questions.
Yeah.
I think I'd be all right though. I think I'd just wing it.
Yeah, I think food is an issue though, isn't it? Because we need to go into how do we get food these days?
And you want to travel light as well.
Well, none of us know what it's like to live without a supermarket. Literally, we all just go to the shop and buy something.
Yeah.
You have to learn to live off the land, and immediately you need to try and get some tinned food that's going to last a good amount of time.
That in a carrier bag, like on 28 Days Later, can also be used as a weapon.
Yeah.
Swing that around, smash people in the head with it. But I wouldn't have a problem smashing heads in, I don't think. Of zombies, not human beings, but of zombies.
It's dodgy territory, this.
It is dodgy, but it comes down to survival at the end of the day, and I think I'll be all right.